Welcome back to Gray Television's Media Day Craze. Bailey Burmaster, Rick Henry, and Debo Williams joining us, getting some help from South Carolina. What are days like today for you, Debo? Do you enjoy these days, talking around, meeting with media?
Honestly, I do, man. One of my goals is, I want my own TV show, like an Ellen or Oprah, and I just want to bring people on for them to tell how they went from 0 to 100. How did you become successful, So I honestly love it, for sure.
So what fascinates you the most about people?
Just that everybody comes from somewhere, and we all have to prevail and put in the work to get to where we're trying to go.
Obviously today, the day one of SEC Media Days, just what are your expectations for South Carolina this season?
I expect a SEC championship and a national championship. I always expected it. I expected it last year. It didn't go the way it was supposed to. Now we got to come back. We got to go back to the drawing board like we've been having. We got to execute.
Sure. Hey, Debo, if we get that talk show, I want to be one of your guests, okay? So I'm signing up right now. I want to be number one.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, well, tell me, what are some of the wildest questions you've been asked today?
Yeah, so it's one question about which animal do I think I could take, like the biggest animal I could take. And I said one, like an ape, Would say a gorilla, but I ain't going to play like that. But yeah, I would say an ape. I feel like I'd throw an ape around, give him a couple body shots,
Okay, last year didn't go as the way that the Gamecocks wanted to. Have you used that as inspiration to get ready for 2024?
For sure, because what happened last year was unacceptable. We got a championship standard, so not even being bowl eligible, that's unacceptable, and we're not even talking about bowl games. We care less about that unless it's a championship bowl game, so that's what we're going for.
Do you think that folks are overlooking the Gamecocks because you finished 5-7 last year? You lost a very good quarterback in Spencer Rattler. Yeah. So does that make you angry when you hear some of these predictions about the Gamecocks being near the bottom of the SEC?
It used to, but your hard work will make room for you. And so when we start dominating, it'll show, and we don't have to say anything. It'll just show, So I'm not worried about what other people got to say. I see why they're saying that. We're going 5-7. You just got to be a realist. And now we got to come in and dominate this year.
You lost Spencer Rattler at quarterback. You have Lenore Sellers, redshirt freshman. He got to see some game action last year. Now, when I look at Lenore, and I've been following the Gamecocks since the 1960s, and I think he has the strongest arm of any Gamecock quarterback I've ever seen.
Wow.
What kind of problems does he present for defenses?
He presents a lot of problems because if you try to game plan him for the pass attack, he'll pick you apart in the running game. If you try to game plan him for running, he'll pick you apart in passing. So him being a dual threat, how can you stop that, So I know he's going to be just fine. He's going to put it all together, and he's going to be something to wreck with, man. He's going to be a problem.
Okay, this team has a lot of new faces, but you have a lot of experience on defense. What can we expect from that side of the ball?
Nothing but veteranship, man, and I'm looking for complete domination. I've been saying, I want donuts. I've been telling the defense, I want donuts. I want 0 on the scoreboard, man. You want to be one of those historical defenses, well, you got to shut everybody down, So that's what we're going for, and I know we can do it.
How many guys do you have on the USC team?
I want to say 115.
Only 3 get to come to SEC Media Days. That is every year. What does that mean to you that Coach Beamer has the faith and confidence in you to bring you here?
Yeah, it's a huge blessing. This is actually one of my goals coming in my freshman year and seeing the top guys being able to go every year. And I'm just thinking in my head, I want that to be me one day, So for it to see it come into fruition, it's a blessing, to have the respect of the coaches and my players and my teammates. It's just a blessing. Last year I was named captain, and I was just so happy because you put all that work in, you show your teammates that I'll die on that field for you, man, and I truly mean that. And they gravitate to that.
When you look at the 2024 schedule, we've got some teams coming to Columbia that haven't been to Williams-Brice in a while, and also you get to go on the road for some very interesting road games. Is there a game or a couple of games that when you looked at the schedule, you said, hey, it's going to be pretty cool to play against that team? Yeah,
for sure. We got 2 new college teams, but I'm not looking forward to playing anybody. I want anybody who comes to play us, I want to dominate, but it don't matter who it is. It could be an NFL team. It don't matter. So, but
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but do teams, as players, when the schedules come out, do you look at it and go, ooh, yeah, I like this? Because I look at your schedule and I go, it's kind of a midseason gauntlet. You have Ole Miss, you're at Alabama, you're at Oklahoma, and then you have Texas A&M. Yeah. I'm going, okay, I know by week 5 or 6, we got to buck up.
Yeah, I feel like some players, some teams do that. Me personally, I don't care who it is. I honestly just show up. They tell me who we playing the week before, and I'm watching film like a madman. But before that, I don't care who it is.
You talked about goals last year. SEC coming to SEC Media Days is one of them. Now you're here. What are your goals for yourself this season?
So last year, I came into the season, obviously won the SEC championship and the national championship. But individually, I wanted to have 100-plus tackles and be first team All SEC. I was able to accomplish those things, and we weren't able to accomplish the team goals. So the team goals come into this year as well, SEC championship, national championship. I'm just going to keep praising it. I'm going to keep saying it, and it's going to happen. But also I'm going for the big buckets this year, best linebacker in the nation. Getting
the vibe for this team and what you guys are bringing into the 2024 season, what adjectives would you use to describe the vibe of this team right now?
I would definitely say we're ready. As far as like just we're hungry, we're starving. Like we need this. This is for the community. This is for Columbia, our town, our city. And better days are coming. It's here now. So it's time to make it happen, you know.
You know, with Oklahoma and Texas coming in, going to have more eyes on the SEC than ever before. What kind of message will the Gamecocks send to the rest of the country this season?
That we're a force to be reckoned with, for sure. We coming to win, man. So, and like all the other teams coming to win as well. So that's all I got to say. I'm just worried about winning. I'm not really worried about what other teams think of us or anything else. I'm just worried about us and what we need to do to win.
All right. Hey, sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. Devo, thank you for joining us. Rick, thanks for tapping in from Columbia. We're going to see what South Carolina is able to do, but we're going to take a short break from your Media Day Craze, and we'll be back in a short few.
Thank you.